I think I want to start this video by talking about James Gunn. I've been loving James Gunn for a super long time. Regardless if we were talking about the obscure like Slither, I used to love that movie, but fun fact number 284 about Jugo, my god did I have nightmares and was very scared of that movie for a long time. So fuck you James Gunn and fuck you the special effects team. But as a different story for a different topic in a different video. Then there's the big and obvious stuff. Like, comment, subscribe! Like Guardians of the Galaxy, I love that so fucking much. I love that trilogy. It's probably one of my favorite trilogies from Marvel itself is definitely Guardians of the Galaxy. Regardless if you want to talk about certain scenes like in Guardians of the Galaxy 2 where he finds out that his mother was given cancer from his father.
What? No, I know that sounds bad. That's fucked up!
Or certain things like making a family from what you have and having newfound trust in others that you basically barely even met, and just learning the best things in life come from the most obscure places. Then there's also just the obvious fact of James Gunn coming to save DC, because Jesus Christ did they need saving. My god, was some of that shit the worst shit I think I've ever seen in my life. Like the original Suicide Squad, holy fuck, that is like a 1 or a 0 out of 10. And then you got the Flash, I don't even want to mention that motherfucker's name ever again. But anyways, just the greatness that Suicide Squad 2 and just his ability to make every single character feel important, regardless of unless we're talking about the first 5 minutes. But other than that, the main actual cast felt extremely important. And just seeing by the end of it how some of their conflicting ideologies lead them down certain paths. And also just the fact that Starro is back to being important again. He is the man that started it, or at least started it for the Justice League, but seeing him be in a sort of big role, it's actually pretty nice. Then lastly, we have Peacemaker, where it literally showing you we can have fun but also be extremely serious in the same breath. Also showing that John Cena is also one of the best actors that from a wrestler that turned to actor, but you know we're not gonna talk about that. Or movies I haven't even seen at all either. Like the movie that I heard about a lot is like Super, or James Gunn's PG.
Let me help you with that. Andrea?
You know what? I'm not even gonna finish that statement. I'm gonna let that shit lie and die. Just like it's just, you know what? Wait, I'm just gonna ignore that. Forget it. Just forget it. Creature Commando. Woohoo!
If I told you my flaws, could you keep that shit a secret? If I told you I love you, then I probably really mean it.
I said earlier, and I'll say it again, I really do like it when James Gunn touches obscure characters. Creature Commando so far for the first 2 episodes that is out is fucking great. I am loving it completely, regardless if you're talking about the animation, that's pretty gorgeous, or what I really want to talk about the most, which is like the fight scenes.
Hey.
The fight scenes are peak right now. Honestly, some of the best that's come out from DC in a while. I was loving the action and choreography from both episodes when it comes to either Cersei as well as the Bride, or if you're talking about Sir Flag, I said Sir Flag, Senior Flag, as well as Dr. Phosphorus. At least that's how I think you say it. It definitely feels like we're running it back with the Suicide Squad, but we're going down a different pathway. It's like we decided to go left instead of going right, and we're seeing like what the consequences of going left instead of going right like entails. Which also makes me wonder why not just bring back Rick Flag Jr. and have him, I guess, lead this team. But it's very interesting to see what Rick Flag Sr. brings to the table, and also just the relationship that you do have when it comes to Suicide Squad, of them just being extremely untrustworthy to the leader and then basically hating or trying to kill him every 2 fucking seconds until newfound trust is given to him, and then there's sort of a team for a little bit. But so far what interested me the most, which is sort of the big picture that we're sort of getting, is just with the Bride so far. I really did love the history that they did show with the Bride, because it's had something to do with Frankenstein and the Bride, and it's already an unpractical or really unnatural and really fucked up tale of Frankenstein already, and then him just like sort of remixing that story in Creature Commando and sort of just going really deep into the
Hey now, don't look at this. This isn't for children to see.
unpractical or unnatural nature of it. Like certain things when Frankenstein Sr. is talking about the birthing process and how natural it is, whether you're talking about the tethering that is from a mother to actual child, or if you're talking about how society is sort of treated, but something coming from nothing is actually extremely unnatural and extremely foreign and different to a person. So you have to learn how to walk, talk, and understand from a completely unnatural point of view, and being extremely careful by doing so, which is not what Frankenstein Jr. actually does at all. He's extremely pushy, extremely arrogant, aggressive, spoiled, and extremely unthankful for what his father did do, except for obviously the fact that he did have sex with his bride, but that's beside. But going back to leaning into the more unnatural part of it, just like even the point of the Frankenstein Sr. actually having sex with the bride herself overflows into the unnatural part of things, because it's like you are literally like the father of this, or father and mother at the same breath, because you literally created this person, you basically birthed this person, gave them everything that they've ever had and wanted and loved, and just had sex with it. Like, holy fucking shit, what the fuck. But I'm really excited to see all the dynamics that we will be seeing, like the Bride and Frankenstein meeting again for like the 80th time, or even just seeing G.I. Robot, see if he develops any more from killing Nazis to maybe even killing, you know, skinheads or any other of the kinfolk. Any development from Rick Flag Sr., seeing like how he's not falling too far from the tree of having sex with someone that he really should not have any sex with, just like his son, and seeing how he's just gonna lead this team. It seems a lot more nicer than, I guess, Rick Flag Jr., but I just want to see how far we go with it, and let's see if he actually gives a lot more leniency as well. Also, I have to admit, it's kind of nice seeing all the connections being made from all the older movies so far, and sort of what's getting pulled, what's getting put into the forefront, what's being like, okay, we're gonna go forward with this. But other than that, I'm extremely excited for Creature Commando. I highly suggest it so far for the first 2 episodes, and I'll come back when it ends. When it ends, I'll come back and I'll give it a full review. Holy shit, I'm having a stroke. Full review. Holy fuck. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one. Like, subscribe. Goodbye.